the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. A little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
The Cobra is checked in for James. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
He was able to listen in on Darvin Ham and his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David. Here's the prodigy. They get it back. Here's the great. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And thanks to that bucket, he's finally able to stop that little 15-0 run by Milwaukee.
Allen outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Allen's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee. Allen's gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Pass to the prodigy. There's the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. The prodigy's got 28.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. A different look for Milwaukee. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Baker. Antetokounmpo comes in for Robinson. And it's Johnson in for Moncrief. Here's Johnson. Here's Giannis. No one's stopping Giannis. No way, no how.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar. Kirk pass to the Cobra. Here's the prodigy, defended by Allen. Pass to Kirk. Here's the Cobra. There's the triple. That's Oscar Robertson with the rebound. 3 on 3. Takes the 3. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Robertson. Allen's got 14 points here in the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
The monster passes to the prodigy. Here's the great. 3-pointer. Connects from 3-point range. The great's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. And it's Milwaukee's ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Robertson's shot is good.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Here's the great, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Milwaukee leading by 8. Allen dishes to Robertson. Johnson, the pass to Allen. Stripped it away. Here's the prodigy, and he jams it with authority.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And here's Giannis from outside. The monster with the rebound.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
The great passes to the prodigy. All alone. It's 4. And now they trail by just 4. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and now they decide to foul intentionally. And they go to the intentional foul.
Number 1. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for no.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Well, Giannis has to push out the distractions here. Take his time and don't rush his process.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Here's the prodigy. Allen defending. Passes it to the Copa. Puts it up from 17. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Yeah, and if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Here's Moncrief. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big two-possession game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 5. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Bucks.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Rasmussen laces one from 3. Stolen. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Lakers ball.
Here's the great. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Bucks.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering.
In the wild, don't doubt yourself. You can find the route yourself. Sometimes you got to make it about yourself. Bring the warrior out yourself. Yourself. Bring the warrior out yourself. Yourself. Yourself.